up, you bunch of maniacs? Once again I'm here with voice. Figure I might as well start doing it a little bit more often. Not constantly, but more often, until I get used to it. Today I'm on Dasp, Savannah, you can see it yourself. I'm almost starving, I need food. Bath. Real bath. Right now I'm just filling up on water. And I'm just gonna move towards an area where there might be some Didylphodon, one of the very few things a Dasp can eat in Savannah. Bad thing happens. What is it? Well, there you have it, a group. Normally groups are not a problem, but this time it's Pachis. 3 Pachis. 2 of which are melanistic. You know how melanistic or albinos go on officials, especially Pachis, in groups. It's going to go down. I already knew. When that Pachi started running to me, I thought it was going to attack me. It started being friendly. I was not too confident about it, but the other 2 were messing around on the back, so I was like, maybe... Look, you want to be friendly, fine, by me, I don't really care. As long as you're friendly, as long as you don't mess with me, I won't mess with you. But go away. I do not need you around me. At least not for this long. Why do I say that? It's chasing. Well, not chasing me, it's following me. Something that is never good on officials. Unless the player is genuinely friendly, or you know them, it is always a bad sign that someone is following you without attacking first. I thought it was going to attack me right there, that's why I was turning. It didn't. It keeps on following. I do an aggro call to tell it, hey, go away. It doesn't. I turn around, Patch attacks. I knew what was gonna happen, so I was kind of prepared. At this point I see a window for voice call. You never want to get hit when you are in the middle of an animation too much. The moment I get the voice call, turn, heavy bite. I knew it was chasing, so free hit. Right now it's a 2v1, so it's not too bad for a solo Dasp. The issue is, I know there is a third one, so I'm trying to get them low fast as possible. And there it is, the third one. I used the heavy bite too soon, and it was able to dodge it, so at this point, 3 on 1, no thanks, I'm going to the water. Not to swim or die from drowning, but for locating myself in a better position. How? I will explain. By being right there, it makes it so they have to, they like it or not, charge you face front. So if they charge, they get hit. What happens if they not only charge, but they also, you know, go past me? Water behind me, they swim, they are gone. At this point I am in a kind of bad position, but that one is getting distracted. Free hits. You will always want one, especially in these kind of situations. Right there, you might not believe it, but I actually used the heavy bite on purpose to make them think, oh, heavy bite's over. We can be more careless. Got one distracted. What happens? Heavy bite on the face, body hit, and it's over. One gone. Sadly, I normally run it when I'm solo. What do I mean? The Carnage ability for the Dasp. The one that gives 30% more damage when there's a corpse around. At this point, because the last time I was on my Dasp I was with friends, I have Tyrant's Ally. Yes, it gives more armor if you are in a group, which I am not. So that's one slot of abilities that is missed. Whatever. I still got one down, I needed the food really bad, so I'm in a better position now, even if I'm not at the water. Headshot. A nice body hit. And hey, right. 2 down, 1 left. For my luck, I already took care of 2 of the most annoying ones. Why? Because those 2 had charges. So if I needed to get away, those 2 would have stopped me really fast. This one doesn't have a charge, it has a kick, which is honestly better for me because of movement. You may be thinking, why crouching when you are turning backwards? For a simple reason. Sometimes when you are crouching, you not necessarily turn better, but you get closer to the ground. Which, against smaller targets, my apologies, it's better to connect a hit sooner. And also because sometimes it may not be it may not, well, you know, be the case, but it feels like it turns better when you're crouching. Either way, what matters most is precise movement backwards for Dasp. It's the best way for a Dasp to turn. You do not want to necessarily run or turn like I'm doing now, just moving while running, or dead on tracks with precise movement, not moving your dinosaur, only the camera. That is not the best for the Dasp. You are going to see something interesting that I still don't understand why it did it. It jumped off trying to hit me, probably to make me take fall damage. What it doesn't know, I have skydiver to avoid those situations. So, I was going to try to get up myself, but it went down, so worked perfect. I tried to catch it off mid-jump, almost got it, but at least I still forced it to go down. Again, I have skydiver, so I don't really mind going down. I can chase. This Pachi is constantly jumping, sprinting, and dodging, so it's burning through its stample. It misses the jump, so it's forced to burn even more stamp. At that point, it just going to the caves in front. I will say this Pachi was smart. Why? Instead of going to the first one, it went to the second one. Why? Because it knew I was going to catch it midway. Sadly, it manages to go into the second one and I cannot fit. I guess Dasp is too fat. Or, well, Aloe is not as fat as the Aloe is able to get in that cave by crouching. Whatever. I'm full on food, almost full on water, I'm almost full on HP. It's only stamina that I need, and I can get that really easily as I have this Pachi corner. What's the issue? I killed two of its friends. Yeah, 2 gone. Yeah, for now. They may always come back, which is what normally happens. So, at this point what I'm thinking is, okay, I have taken 2 down. This last one is just keeping me busy. The friends are gonna come back. I need to get out of here. I'm going to rest here, get stamp, and make a beeline to the home cave in Desolate. Why Desolate? One very good reason. It's closer than the one in Hunter's Thicket. But aside from that, it's also because of the area. Savannah, I love that area because it's an open area. But, again, it's an open area, which is the best case, well, not case, but best scenario for small things like Pachi to fight against bigger things. And what's the good thing of Dasp? It turns very sharply. What's the good combination that does with Desolate? Narrower areas. Harder to move for small things against the bigger ones. It's just 2 plus 2. So at this point, I'm just running. I know, like I said earlier, this one doesn't have a kick. Well, this one has a kick, it doesn't have a charge, like the others two did. So I have an easier time getting away from it. Not creating distance necessarily because it's faster than me, but I am getting closer to the home cave, which is my goal. brake check. That's something that I do every now and then, a brake check. If you are running forward for too long and you know that you can turn good enough to hit something behind you, it is normally worth using it. Why? They see you running constantly. What do you do in those scenarios? You stop running, you go backwards, and you attack. Why? They will normally go right up past you. What's the good thing about that? You hit them as they go past you. It's a free hit. Be careful when doing it because it may backfire, but you work with it. At this point, I am halfway, kind of where I want to go. Desolate. I'm close to the home cave. Something to keep in mind, I'm close to the home cave, so I don't want to get debuffed. If I do, I'm dead. Good thing, I'm forcing this Pachi to be close to me, so if I get the debuff, it gets the debuff. Honestly, used the wrong thing. I should have done the bite instead of the third attack, and I should have used the bite instead of the heavy bite. Didn't connect. Neither of them did. So that's damage that Pachi did on me that I didn't do on it. And I lost a stun because of the heavy bite, but it's whatever. I'm getting closer and closer to the area where I want to be to finish off the Pachi. Well, not thankfully, but hopefully. At that point I am low on stun, too low, so I just back myself against these two rocks to have a better position against the Pachi. Force it to go face first. There you go. I get kicked in the head, but it gets beat in the body. It's a fair trade. For me, of course. I'm basically done with my stamina, and I am in combat timer. I'm too close to the home cave. I need to get the timer off. I need to run to the home cave. Especially now that the Pachi can't see me. What's the problem? I thought I was closer. I wasn't. So I get hit, I don't care, I just keep on running. Why? Positioning myself against the home cave. Why? Because depending on the angle, you sometimes don't even need to look at the home cave rock to get the prompt of enter home cave. That Pachi is in a bad spot. It's low on HP from all the hits that I've landed, and I'm running low. Well, the combat timer is running low. Nice quick. Gets hit in the body, I see death scars. Doesn't expect it to charge, and I get it down. 3 on 1, 3 down. I finish up with the body, eating a single chunk. I wait for the timer to go off, and I go in the home cave. Why not going back to Savannah, or why not keep on going around? Because the friends know where I am, more than likely, so I do not want to take care of them. I just go in the home cave, and I call it a day. So, at this point you saw it, 3 on 1, and you saw of, well, heard my thoughts on it. You can see there the build if you want it. You can just pause the video. So, basically, from here, I just say G's, keep it respectful, as always, and call it a day. Well, that's honestly it from today. I figure I want to upload something else, so here you have it. If you haven't yet, you might as well subscribe. It is free, only takes you, well, you know, a single click. Might as well do it. This is basically the end of the video. I hope you have a good one. And hey, as always, stay psychotic.